like Hope and Kennedy might be getting a little bit of a... Looks like they had a bit of a secret handshake there at the start, or trying to come up with something. All right, so we're here for the East Coast Ice Rebels tournament. This is game 1 against Fusion White. I believe Fusion's from the Nova Scotia area, but I don't know for sure. So we are back to our regular spring roster. And we do have our full team here today because the first couple games we had against Offrey, we were missing O'Connor and Vita, I think. So they're both here today. Just waiting for the refs right now. O'Connor, DeMerchant, and I think that's Carrillo on the back end here. Very happy to see O'Connor and Vita here. Saw O'Connor in the last term of the Capital Cup, and Vita played with Kai all year. She's an excellent player. All right, over to DeMerchant. DeMerchant pushes it up ahead. Anvita trying to track it down. She does. Anvita on the boards. Looking out the front. Nice pass out front. Chance here for O'Connor. And that's blocked into the corner. Battle on the boards here. All three forwards there. Back down below the goal line. O'Connor after it hard. It's going to get thrown around by White. White kept in by DeMerchant. That's up to the zone now. DeMerchant taking a look. Tried to find O'Connor, but it's a little ahead of her. Got a partial change going on. Flow off for, looks like Grandy coming on. White off the boards, kept in by Carrillo. And White banks that down the ice. We got, looks like Hazel Smith here. Sorry. No camera there. White out of the zone with 3, but we got a lot of back checkers here and some defense off the bench. On net, Taylor Pope with her first save. Rebound. Oh, that was close. To the boards. And that's blocked. Back to the corner, Rose. Rose backhands it up the boards. Lord trying to get to it really quick here. Off the boards and down the ice. Race here for the puck. White gets there first. We got Lord, Smith, and Grandy. Nice stick for Grandy. Lord trying to cut back to the middle here, trying to get across, but she goes down. That puck pops to the middle here. 2-on-1. Rose trying to get a stick in there. It's going to go towards goal. Thank you. 10:01 to go in the first. 0-0. Now we got McLeod and Daigle. So like I said, we got a full team here today. All 3 lines of forwards, all 3 pairs of defense. And we got McDonald out there with Shephard and MacNevin on the forward line. Oh, nice shot there. Pope with a nice save. Comes to the point. Kept in for now. Behind the net. McLeod trying to get there. That's centered in the high slot, but they can't get the shot. MacNevin trying to steal that. Backhand on it. Oh, that almost found a way in. I'm not sure if Pope saw that until the last second. Back towards the high slot. Picked up by MacNevin and sent down the ice. Got a bit of a race here, but I think White's going to get there first. Stops up in the corner. Shephard, or is that not Shephard? No, that's McDonald. McDonald in the high slot, but can't get a shot off. Daigle in off the point. Throws it on net. Rebounds there. Ooh, that was a tricky rebound. Sent out to center. McLeod. McLeod under pressure. That's taken from her. Daigle coming over on net. That's going to go wide, short side, around to Shephard. Shephard. That's taken from her. They try to put it back into the corner. McLeod on it. Ooh, took a bit of a shove in the back there, but nobody went down. At least not there. White keeps that in at the point. McLeod. It's going to come up to Shephard. Shephard. Pass in the middle. MacNevin. Oh, just out of reach. I got some big players on the team. MacNevin steals it though. MacNevin on net. Oh, misses far side high. It's going to come all the way to center. Oh. The Merchant gets there. I think there's a miscommunication there between the Merchant and Anvita. The Merchant now. She got a little space. Oh. Turn the music off. Carrillo. Oh, Carrillo fan on the pass up the wall. Gets to O'Connor. O'Connor dumps it in. White trying to go up the boards, but O'Connor's there. Anvita trying to come out from the wall. Get the Flow. Flow good. Sent back to the point, kept in by Carrillo. Great job, Isabella. Oh, shot on net. Hits Anvita's stick and stops there. White off the boards. Kept in by Carrillo again. Carrillo shot on net. It's going to go wide, but deflects just wide. Flow in the corner. That's sent up the boards by White. Flow back in deep. Anvita coming up from the wall. Nice shot there. Rebounds. Sitting in the crease, but cleared at the last second. Carrillo again, great pressure from the shift here. I think this is coming out right now. Looks like Anvita on her way back. We got Good back as well. Good rounding her own net. Why is the music keep playing? We got two very young kids in the booth right now. That's it. I don't see them touching them though. Okay, we got Lord out. 1-on-3. She's being chased from behind as well. Lord with some speed. Throws it through the crease. It's going to come out the other side. One on net, and goalie's there to cover up. 6:39 to go in the first. Lord out there with Grandy and who did I say was that second center? Smith. Grandy on the half wall here. Nice couple moves there. Try to throw it across. Picked up by White. We got Rose and Henry on the back end. Grandy over to Rose. Rose dumps it in. White coming out with the puck. They send it down the ice. Should be icing. We got MacNevin, McDonald, and Shephard out there now. Defense pairing stays the same. Thrown on net, picked up by White. White up the boards and sent down the ice. That's going to be icing. Back to Henry. Henry's got a good shot. That's going to go well high, though, and wide. Shephard trying to keep it deep towards the point. And into the middle. Henry, nice stick there. Get that back down the ice. MacNevin after it. White around the boards. We got a defensive pairing change here. We got McLeod and Daigle out now. into the middle. Oh, that's not covered. Picked up by White, though. And we got 3-on-2 back the other way, although MacNevin is making sure she gets back in time. Great job, Kate. Thrown over to the side. McLeod gets it up towards Shephard. Shephard trying to get it on the linesman's feet. Kept in by White. On net, hits McLeod's stick. And Pope's gonna, ref blew the whistle the moment Pope put her glove on it, but she was trying to play it for Daigle. 5:12 to go in the first. 0-0. Anvita, Flo, and looks like Anvita's moved to center. Or was she center at the start? I can't remember. To the point. Oh, nice block by Flo. Go, go, go! Flo. She's fast with the defender. Flo trying to make her way to the net. And she's taken down. Looks like she's going to draw a penalty, though. First power play. It's going to be a cross check for White. Rebels to the power play. Good work by Flo there. It's been quite good this spring so far, rushing the points there. It's causing a lot of chaos at the points. And Pizza taking the draw. Out there with O'Connor and Good. Carrillo and the Merchant. And that's sent down the ice by White. Hurry, 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 hurry! The Merchant. She's got a White all over. Up to Flo. And Vita trying to pick that puck off the boards. Oh, Lord is out as well. And Vita now. Into the zone. Chips it into the corner. Goes after herself. And Vita in the corner. Trying to go back to the point. It's going to go between the defenders. Nope. The Merchant's there. On net. Kick to the corner. Flo trying to get there first. It's going to come back to the Merchant. The Merchant, another shot on net. Tipped, and that's in. I think that might have been on Vita. I think she got a stick on that. If so, that was a very nice tip. She's first in the line. I'm going to say that's on Vita's goal. Power play goal for the Rebels. Off of the Merchant shot. All right, back to 5-on-5. Oh, door! All right. Lord in the zone, but thrown to the center. Picked up by Smith. Hazel Smith who centers. Oh, right through the slot. Trying to get out of their zone, but great stick there from Grandy. Oh, she's tripped up. No call on that one. White now out of the zone. Henry trying to keep her out wide. Great job, Aubrey. Oh, I see an arm up. Is that an offside or a penalty? I can't tell. The two-man system is hard sometimes to tell. Looks like it might be a penalty for Henry. I didn't see what the call was. Make a sign, so I have no idea what the call is. I can't hear him either. So 2 minutes for Aubrey. So a power play for White. 3:46 to go in the first. 1-0 Rebels. All right, we got is that Smith taking the draw, I think. Good scramble draw there. Good hard work. We got Daigle and McLeod. That's thrown around the boards. Kept in by White. Bouncing puck though. Daigle trying to get a stick on it. White trying to center. Hits Daigle's skate and slides over to the far, near side here. White trying to get a shot, but picked up by Lord. And Smith, great job. Bangs that down the ice. White curling back in neutral zone here with some good speed here. She's quick. Daigle trying to keep her in the corner. Nice job. Ava looks to center, but passes make it out front. That one does, it's sitting there right in the slot. Shot on net. Pope's there with a save. Great Great job, Taylor. And Grandy sends it to the point, but kept in. Nice job there at the point there. On net, that's, oh, I think it was in. Yeah, wow. From the point, that was off the stick. That looked like it was going about 3 feet high of the net, but that came down in a hurry and found top corner. That was like lobbed in from the point. That was I was not expecting that trajectory of that shot. So it's 1-1. Both teams with a power play goal. 2:55 to go in the first. Now we got MacNevin, McDonald, Shephard, DeMerchant, and Carrillo. All right, MacNevin, battle in front of the boards here. Nice try there by Shephard trying to steal that puck. White up the boards. It's going to come out of the zone. Carrillo pass it back in. I think that's offside, yeah. I feel like these girls need some help in the box. Two very, very young girls, and they're trying to do the score sheet, clock, and music at the same time. I think it's mostly one doing all of it. Oh. All right, we got the battle along the boards here. McDonald trying to get there first. White does get there first. MacNevin throws it on net. Stopped by Shephard. Shephard shot on net. Oh! Is it? Where is it? Oh, just wide of the net. I saw that pop out of the goalie's trapper. Get back to the point. Carrillo. Try to get it on net, but that's partially blocked. And we got White coming out with 3 here. But we got a lot of forwards back. Stolen by Shephard. Go. Lexi. Oh, almost tripped up. If she went down, I think that probably would have been a tripping call, but out front. Oh, McDonald on her backhand. Puts that just wide. McDonald behind the net. It's thrown around the boards. Shephard pressuring. DeMerchant keeps that in. Puts it back down towards the half wall. Nice job by MacNevin. Throws out front, but nobody there. White now. White almost owned by Anvita. That's going to come out towards our zone. DeMerchant throws that down the ice. MacNevin pressuring. Anvita picks it up in the neutral zone. She's got to wait for MacNevin to come out of the zone. She's going to try to dump that in. Anvita right back on it. Sent to the wall. And White coming out. Henry trying to keep her out wide. They dump it in. We got Flo Good. She's going to leave it for Rose. Rose around her forechecker, up towards Anvita, but kept in. Rose back in the corner. Rose throws it around the other side. We got, is that O'Connor, I think? Anvita now with some speed. Oh, she tried to chip it off the board. She would have been gone, but a little too high. Hit to one of the Rebels players on the bench there. 59 seconds to go in the first. 1-1. Anvita, O'Connor, Good, Rose, and Henry. To the boards. Try to get it on net. We got Flo. Try to get up to O'Connor. Flo again. Flo with some speed around the outside. Flo, nice zone entry there. Stops up on the half wall. Nice moves there from Flo. That's a lane here on net. Oh, just misses far side. Henry throws that net. Anvita there on net. Where's that puck? Looks like goalie's got it. Anvita with another great chance there. .3 seconds left in the first. Thrown at the net again, and goalie's going to quickly cover up for another whistle. White in the corner. Goes around the boards. Flo there. Flo trying to come out of the corner. White banks off the boards. White coming out with 3 here, but Anvito back. He's back hard and puts that back into the zone. That's coming out to neutral zone. Henry throws it into the zone. Right past, good, but she couldn't touch it. She would have been offside. We got Flo at center here, and that's going to be the end of the period. 1-1 after 1. Trouble here. Trying to figure out how low to go with my camera. I want to keep the scoreboard in there too. Back for the second period. We got Grandy, Smith, Lord, McLeod, and Daigle. It's probably gonna be the first games where the goalies play the full game as well, because the first 2 exhibitions, or not exhibitions, the first 2 against Offrey were split. Puck in the middle. Lord trying to get to it. Lord picks it up on net. That's bouncing wide though. Oh, I think it went off the defender just wide. Around the boards. Lord in there, trying to dig it out. White's gonna pick it up behind their net. Send it back around the boards. I'm not sure what's going on with the music, because I looked down when that happened and she didn't even touch that phone, so it seems to be going off on its own. All right, sent down the ice. McLeod curls in front of her own net there. She's got some room in front of her now, though. Nice pass up the middle, just ahead of Smith, though. It's gonna come back to Daigle. Daigle with some room. Daigle, go, go, go. Daigle with a lot of speed here. Catching the defense flat-footed a little bit. She's gonna dump it in the corner. Lord after it. Looking to center. It comes out to Daigle, but it's off her skating back behind the net. Smith looking to center. Out to Grandy. Oh, chance there. Yes, great job. Grandy kind of half-fan on that shot because it was a rolling puck. Didn't get much on it, but Lord is there for the rebound. Alexis Lord makes it 2-1 Rebels. Lord from Grandy and I can't remember who put that from behind the net, I think. We got MacNevin, Shephard, McDonald, DeMerchant, and Carrillo. The line should be pretty well set for this game because we had a full complement of forwards and defense. Whereas the first couple games we were short one of each, so we kind of rotated. DeMerchant tried to backhand up the boards. Send Shepherd skates. McDonald now out through center. Sent back into our zone. We got Carrillo. Up the boards. White picks it up at their blue line, but gets to Chloe on it. White puts it back down the boards. Carrillo back up the boards for MacNevin. MacNevin dumps it in from center. Into the corner. McDonald after it hard. Up the boards, kept in by Shepherd. McDonald taking a look out front. Just past MacNevin's stick. And White coming out of the zone. That pass misses everybody. He's going to go all the way down to Pope. And she's going to cover it. Oh, that's a slow whistle. Two-1 Rebels, 9:47 to go in the second. Then you get Anvita, Good, O'Connor, Rose, and Henry. Puck to the high slot, shot on net. That's somewhat blocked. Trying to get a stick on this. It's gonna slide all the way down to Pope again. A pretty slow whistle there for a cover. Hopefully nobody's trying to pry those pucks loose. Like I mentioned too, on Ring Ed, I'm pretty sure nobody's allowed in the crease, and that's the background Pope is coming from. So it's got people rushing her at all times now. Rose puts that to the corner. White looking at center. That's off of Anvita. Anvita tried to cut in front of her own net. Just get it right back and puts it up the boards towards O'Connor. Nice play there by Violet. Anvita coming in to help out. Good battle here on the boards. Picked up by O'Connor. Puck still on the boards here. Set back down low. Rose gonna pick it up behind her net. She's got some pressure coming. Stops up and then goes back up towards Good. Good now. She's got some room here. Defenders backing up. That's poked off her stick. Good play. Anvita now. Back out to center. Back down to Rose. Rose curling in her own. Pass up to O'Connor. O'Connor. Nice move off the boards there. Up ahead. Can Anvita catch up to it? Oh, not quite. Back down to Henry. Henry. Tried to go over to Rose, but that was a little too far for her. Shot on net. That's going to go well wide. Unless it was tipped, but sails wide of the corner. Centered out front. We got Flo now. Flo. Flo using her speed to the neutral zone. Yeah, that phone's going off on its own. I don't know what's going on. I feel bad for her. She's got enough going on. McLeod dumps that in the corner. Delayed offside for Rebels. As we have our line change now, White down the far side. They dump it in. McLeod turns around and chases it down. Allie McLeod around the boards for, who's that over? I think it's Grandy. Grandy through the middle. That's picked off though. On net. Doesn't quite make it though. Daigle throws it back up towards Lord. Lord chips it up ahead. She goes down there. Try to catch up to it. I think she did a toe pick there. White up the boards. Daigle trying to keep that in. Thrown to the corner. Lord after it. White gets there first. Off the glass. Kept in by Shephard, or Smith for now, and that's it down the ice. Should be icing. 7:30 to go in the second. 2-1 Rebels. Coaches want her to stay in that one-timer spot. Back to Daigle. She's on her backhand. Switch to her forehand and just try to get that deep. McLeod looking to center. That's off a stick. White around their own net. Grandy coming in sneakily trying to steal that. And White's out of the zone. White down the boards. She's taken down. Looks like it might be a penalty coming up. Might be Lord, I think, going to the box. Boarding. I think that's Lord. I think boarding's probably a little stretch, but I think there was a bit of body contact there. So, White back to the power play. Girl's been having trouble with that door getting it open from the outside. So Fusion already have one power play goal. And we have one to match, but Fusion back to the power play. And that phone just going off on its own. All right, Daigle, great job, gets it to the blue line, just out. Grandy forechecking here, thrown over to the boards. White, that's well offside by several feet. So we got, we got a defense change here. Oh, forward changing. Just about to say who was out there, but I'm gonna get the Merchant, Carrillo, Shephard, and Chloe. You might want to switch sides, Shephard. Nope, Shepherd's gonna get it anyway. Nice job, Lexi. Lexi all by herself. Gonna dump it in. Great job, Lexi. Lexi, the lone forechecker here. Keep on her, though. Keep on her. Nice job, Chloe in the corner. Comes out to Shephard. That's sent back to the wall. Chloe and hard. Back to the point. Looks like it got past the Merchant. The Merchant, great job reaching back and getting that. Breaking up that rush. White now. Into the zone, but slapped right back out by DeMerchant. Chloe on it. Oh, just out of reach for her. DeMerchant. She's got some time here. 1-4 checker coming. DeMerchant off the boards. Kept in by a foot at the point, but Chloe's there. Still in her skates. White keep it in though. Got Carrillo up the boards. Gonna pop out to the middle to Shephard. Shephard all alone now. And she sends it down the ice. Great job, girls. If we need a change here, yeah. Coach looking for a change. Shephard goes off for MacNevin. MacNevin off the bench, picks it up, throws it at the net. And we got Chloe off for Flo. That's past Carrillo. White sends it down. The Merchant there at the blue line, pick it up. The Merchant off the boards, stopped at center. On her now. Nice job by Carrillo there. Great aggressive play there. Carrillo still with it. Up ahead for MacNevin. MacNevin with a chance here. Tried to throw it in the middle. Oh, slides all the way to the corner. Good in the corner. 7 seconds to go in the power play. It's going to pop out to MacNevin. She turns and fires it back down the wall. Okay. And we're back to 5-on-5. Picked off by MacNevin. White gets it right back. Flo's there though. Flo, it's in her skates. Picked up by White. Tried to go send it down the ice, but off the lines. And Flo now in the slot on her backhand. And gets too deep there. Anvita on the boards. Battling hard. Sent to the point, kept in by Aubrey. Henry on net, hits the defender's stick. Anvita in the corner. Anvita looking to center. Goes right through the other side though. Now we got White now. Trying to get past Rose. Rose gets a stick on that. They dump it in. MacNevin back to get it. 4:20 to go in the second. Around the boards. 2-1 Rebels. That's out of the zone. White. D to D. Down the ice. That's offside or icing. I think they're going to send that all the way down maybe. It's either going to be an intentional offside, go to the blue line, or icing, go all the way down. I think that should be icing, but no, they're going to say it's going to say offside, I guess. No, the other ref's saying it's all the way down. I think he's the one calling the icing for. He's the back linesman or back ref, so he's the one that calls whether icing should be called. And the front linesman is the one that confirms it. Uh-oh, we got White with great job by Anvita there. That took a awkward bounce there and almost caught us off guard, but Anvita came back in a hurry. Sent around the boards. Rose in the corner. Rose battling hard there. Looks like she went down, gets it around behind the net, and Anvita's there to pick it up. Anvita chips it up ahead for O'Connor. O'Connor out of the zone. Nice job of Violet. Out in the middle. That's off Flo, but sent back. Rose coming across. Henry now. She's going to take that behind her own net. Henry off the boards. Finds Anvita just in neutral zone here. Henry gets it up ahead to Flo. Pops out to the middle. What? Penalty? I saw something go down, but it's going to be O'Connor, I guess, going to the box. I didn't see what happened when that girl went down, but ref's saying it's an O'Connor trip. So third penalty kill for the Rebels. I said I saw something go down, I just didn't see what happened. All right, back to the penalty kill. We got McDonald, or no, so Smith out there taking the draw. I got Henry, Daigle and McLeod on the back end, and Grandy's the other forward. Up the boards, kept it at the point. Shot a nice block from Grandy. Hopefully I didn't hurt her. She looks like she's hobbled a little bit there. That was a hard shot. Comes out to the high slot, back to the point. On net, hits Daigle. Great job. Good block there. Back to the point. Kept in. On net. Tipped wide. Daigle. Tried to put it up the boards, but half fan on it. It's going to come back at Daigle. Daigle this time. Oh, still can't get it out. On net. That's going well high and wide. She the one that scored the goal earlier. She got those big looping shots, because again, that one there was like way up in the air and then came down in a hurry. Nice job by Grandy. Gets to the point though. It's kept in. Over to the other point. Don't screen your goalie though. On net. Oh, that one had some glossy on it though. That one missed high. Nice job, Allie in the corner. Oh, where's that puck? Behind the net. Looking to cut out front. We got two Fusion players down. We got Daigle now all alone. And she's going to dump it down, go for a change. 50 seconds to go in the penalty kill here. 2 minutes to go in the period. We got Carrillo, DeMerchant. Shephard, or no, sorry, Smith steals that. Sent down to Carrillo, and she puts it back in the zone. Smith going for a change here. Carrillo off the boards. Great job, Bella. We got Shephard on. Oh, Carrillo ran into that big defender there. I thought Carrillo was about to take a penalty, but and she was the one that went down. Carrillo gets it to the point, kept in. On net, nice block there. Carrillo trying to get there. Carrillo very aggressive. I'd like to see that. Picked up by Lord. Lord to the point, kept in. Still, gotta relieve this pressure. DeMerchant stops up behind the net. She's under pressure, gets it off the boards, and we're back to 5-on-5, but we don't have our player back on the ice yet. That's gonna pop to Lord. Lord now has McDonald. Lord out wide, trying to center it. McDonald there. Oh, beautiful save on the one-timer. McDonald with a grade A chance there. Back to the point. We got Carrillo. Carrillo on net. That's blocked and sent wide. Oh, right off the side of net there. It's going to come back to DeMerchant. DeMerchant. Shot on net. Hits a player. Oh, and below the goal line. 42 seconds to go in the period. Chloe McDonald again on net. Oh, nice kick save there. Goalies had to make a couple of big saves in the last minute. Sent in by White. 29 seconds to go. Lord. Oh, tried to go up the boards, but took a weird bounce. To the middle, get on it. No shot there. Shephard throws it towards McDonald. McDonald, nice pass over for Lord. Lord with some speed, but she's got some couple back checkers here. It's going to miss that wide. 5 seconds to go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's going to be it. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And that's going to be the end of the second. 2-1 Rebels. Not sure what the shots are. I feel like we're out shooting them. But pretty even game. They seem to have a pretty decent power play, that team, though. Like, they keeping the pressure on when we're on the penalty kill. Probably want to stay out of the box. Probably hard to see on the video there, but if you look behind that net over there, you can see a bunch of signs that the girls made for each other. Hopefully somebody else took a nice picture of them. All right. Start of the third, we got Good, Anvita, O'Connor, Rose, and Henry. 2-1 Rebels, 12 minutes to go. And apparently there are no ties? I don't know. Unless they were mistaken in the last game. That's sent down the ice. It should be icing. Should be icing? No icing, I guess. Rose under pressure, stops up, goes back the other way to Anvita, because the last game, the U11 game, went right to a shootout. Down the ice, turned back by White. Henry picks it up. Henry. Henry into the middle. Chance here. Oh, had the puck poked over her stick right at the last second. Out front. It's going to come towards White now. White 1-on-1. Rose gets a stick on it. Slows them up at center, but they still got it now. Out wide. Anvita back as well. Thrown right through the slot to O'Connor. O'Connor. Oh, almost hit good there. Good. Still with it. Anvita now. She's got some speed. And the defender, that's a bad gap. She might have a chance here. On net. Oh, nice save. And cleared out of the zone. Ali McLeod trying to race there first. Just a lot of pressure here. Picked up by White. Chipped in the zone. Daigle tried to put up ahead, but fan on it. Into the middle. Picked up by White. That's going to be offside or delayed offside. White has to tag up here. McLeod now. McLeod. Oh, it's dangerous. Gets it up towards Good. Good. Out to Anvita. Back to Good. Flo dumps it in. Flo chasing it hard. Get there, Flo. Get there, Flo. Nice job. White does pick it up. Ooh. Might have got away with a bit of a hook there, but no call. McLeod trying to keep it on the boards. That must have come out. I see an arm up for delayed offside. That's sent down the ice. Daigle. Around her own net. Building up some speed here. Up towards Grandy. Grandy. Lost that out of the blue line, but picked up by Daigle. Daigle trying to muscle her way in. Dumps it in. Lord after it. White around the boards. That's going to go all the way down the ice. Not quite all the way. Daigle over to DeMerchant. Oh, it's picked up. And, Hope's down. Get up, Taylor. Not sure if Taylor wanted to cover that, but I'm not sure if she's allowed to cover it where she was. She was well out of her net. Best she could do was try to run a tiny bit of interference there. Picked up by Lord. Oh, Lord tried to... Oh, sorry, it wasn't Lord. That was Grandy trying to find Lord in the middle. Sent back in. Carrillo. Carrillo with a bit of time here. Carrillo. That's back in the corner. Carrillo back on it. Looking to center. White is Carrillo again. Some nice physical play there. DeMerchant up the boards. Slap back in by the defender. Back to the point. Big defender. Throws it on net. That's hits a skate and bounces over to the corner. DeMerchant. DeMerchant up the boards. Good pressure here by White. Lord. Sends it around, but kept in again by the point. Throws on net. That's a good shot. Still there. Looking to get another shot here, but can't quite get it off their stick. Back to the corner. DeMerchant. We need a change here. DeMerchant still battling for it. Around the boards. Grandy coming down low and pick it up. Grandy. Oh, that's stolen by White. But you get DeMerchant back. Oh, she tried to put it up the side, but that hit a player. Chance on net. Oh, that shot was blocked. That would have been a good shot. Lord, just ice it. There we go. Down the ice. Definitely needed that icing. Great pressure by White on that shift. Definitely needed that icing. 8:04 to go in the third. 2-1 Rebels. That's been quite an even game. It's good to see. Like overall, I think the Rebels have probably been a little bit better, but kept in at the point. But White's definitely had like their shifts here and there that they've kind of dominated us. Okay, gets MacNevin behind her own net. Up towards Shephard. Shephard looking to the middle. Has MacNevin there. Pass doesn't quite make it to her. Get McDonald now into the zone. She's being harassed from behind. McDonald stops up. Trying to get to the middle. It's still there. MacNevin on her backhand. Oh, puts that wide. McDonald battling hard on the boards here. Comes to the point. Henry. It's up in the air. Bouncing puck. We get a shot off. Nice save. Another save. And White looking to clear out that crease. Goalie's lost her stick too. Good chance there. 7:20 to go. 2-1 Rebels. Up to the boards. Try to go back to Henry. It's a little hot to handle, though. Henry throws it back towards the net. That's off a skate into the corner. Puck around the other side. White gets there. Can't come out of the corner, though. Go back around the other way. Henry pinching down. That's past her and down the ice. Rose, last one back. She's got some pressure coming after her. Rose. Up the boards to Shephard. Shephard. Try to get it through the middle there. White's there. Oh. And it looks like Shephard's going to go to the box for body contact. That looked kind of accidental, but probably body contact. So back to the penalty kill where White's had some good chances on the power play. Just waiting for the clock. There we go. Okay, we got Anvita, Flo, Daigle, and McLeod. Daigle around her own net. Ice it, ice it, ice it. Up the boards, kept in by 14 again. She's been very good at that point, keeping pucks in. McLeod in the corner. McLeod gets to the point, but still not out. That's blocked by Anvita. Comes back to the point again. Shot on net. That's going to skip wide. Daigle trying to get there. And that's sent down the ice. Great job, girls. And we got to race the puck. Go, Anvita, go, Anvita, go. Anvita, very quick. Shot on net. Oh, what a shot! Laser beam over the blocker. Short-handed goal for Anvita. Great job. That's her second of the game. So I'm very glad to see her and Violet back for this tournament because I've watched Anvita play all year and for many years. She's a great player. And Violet's a great player as well. I saw her for the first time in the last tournament. She did quite well. She scored a few goals there. O'Connor sent down the ice. 3-1 with 6 minutes to go. Still shorthanded though. Picked off by O'Connor. O'Connor tried to put it back in the slot. It's going to come back towards the neutral zone. McLeod there to pick it up though. McLeod banks it down into the white zone again. Anvita, good forecheck. Kind of stole from her, but went down. White now. Up the boards, get back forwards, get back forwards. Oh no, McLeod's down, get up, get up. Nice job, Ava. Keeps that defensive play alive. White throws it on net from the blue line, and Pope's just going to cover up and get the whistle. I got DeMerchant, Carrillo, Lord, and Grandy. Who's going to take the draw, though? Need a center out there. Looks like Blakely's going to take the face-off here. Don't win that to your goalie, though. Win it to the corner. Nope. White wins it. Oh, it's right there. Get there, get there. White throws it on net, off a foot. Still there. Carrillo trying to clear it on her backhand. Great job, Isabella. Down the ice. I do feel like these two defenders have played a lot of this game, I think. Although they have a shorter bench. They only have 4 defenders. That makes sense. Picked up by White. We got 6 defenders, whereas they have 4. That would explain it. Okay. Oh, nice job by Carrillo there, the blue line. Almost forced you offside as well. And backhands it out of the zone. Carrillo still playing aggressive, trying to keep that in. And we're back to 5-on-5. Hazel Smith jumps on for Shephard coming out of the box. Shephard backhands it down the ice. No icing, I don't think. He's going to make it. We got Lord after it. Lord gets there before it hits the goal line. Looking to center, but picked up by White. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. 3-1 Rebels around the boards. It's going to pop out to DeMerchant. DeMerchant on net. That's wide short side. White trying to go up the boards. Thrown into the middle. Picked up by White on the other side. Nice job by Hazel there. Good forecheck. Just get it out of their skates there. On it, on it, on it. White now. Into the middle. Possible one-on-one here. Carrillo, last one back. But we got a great job, Isabella. We had Grandy coming back hard as well. Smith. Nice hard play on the boards there. Grandy coming in to help out. The Merchant steps up, keeps that puck at the red line. Thrown over the near side here. Carrillo trying to get there first. Get some pressure though. MacNevin bounces it off the boards. Kept in though. Around the boards. Behind the net, the Merchant. The Merchant has somebody waiting for her on the other side. Nice little move there to get away from her. She's going to send it down the ice. Should be icing. 3:20 to go in the third. 3-1 Rebels. We got Rose, Henry, Shephard, McDonald, and MacNevin on. McDonald taking the draw. Bit of a scramble draw. It's going to come. It's going to come to Rose below the goal line. Good hard play there. She's got two on her. It's going to pop out towards the wing. Shephard tried to get it out across, but I think half fan on it. It almost popped into the slot there. Henry trying to go up the boards. That's down the ice. Shephard after it hard. White curling back, sends it all the way down. I think that's on net though. Pope leaves it for Rose. Rose. Around for Shephard. That's going to miss her, but it's going to get out of the zone. White back in with her delayed offside. That did hit a skate there, yeah. Offside. 2:42 to go in the third. Back to Rose. Rose. Over to Henry. Henry. Up ahead towards MacNevin. Off her stick into the zone. Turn back at the blue line now. Battle here on the boards. They'll watch behind you, Aubrey. Nice job, MacNevin. Oh, almost stole that. Went for... And we got two coming back hard for White. And Henry with a bit of a shove there. That's going to pop towards the middle. Rose. Rose stops up, goes the other way. Tried to backhand up the boards. In her skates up the boards towards MacNevin. It's by her. On net. Hits the body. It's in this. It's right there. Oh! White, I think, got a piece of that. I think Pope got a piece of that as well, though. Shephard. Back around the boards. Henry now. Henry throws it into the neutral zone. Oh, almost a giveaway here, but I think White's going to get there first. Get a partial change going on. Rose stays on. She's going to pick up that puck. McLeod on with her. That's sent down the ice. 1:37 to go. We got out now. Daigle and McLeod. Anvita, Good, and O'Connor. Daigle rounding her net. Stops up, goes back the other way. Buys herself some time. Daigle. Still with it. Let's get out of the zone, though. That is at least out of the zone. Anvita throws it into the zone. And we got White coming out with two, but Anvita, great back check there. Sent down the ice. I don't see any arms up for icing. McLeod back to get it. McLeod stops up behind her net. She's being chased there. Up the boards towards Flo, but picked off. Into the middle. Oh, slides right through the slot to the other side. Last minute of play in the third. Daigle below the goal line. Daigle still with it. Sends it down the ice. That's going to be icing for sure. With 40 seconds to go. I think that clock ran another extra second, but I don't think they're going to add any time. We got Grandy, Smith, Lord, DeMerchant, and Carrillo. The scramble draw. Smith wins it to the corner now. Up towards Smith again. Puck still there. White. Oh, nice stick there from, I think it was Lord. And it's out of the zone. Great job, girls. White. Back up the boards. Carrillo trying to step in on that. She does. Back up to the neutral zone. Nice stick from Grandy. DeMerchant. Nice pass up to Grandy. Grandy into the middle. Over to Lord. Lord. Shot on net. Oh, it's deflected. Nice defensive play there. 10 seconds to go. It's gonna pop out to Smith. Smith over to Lord again, but can't get the shot off. And that's gonna be game. Oh, wait, one more chance. That's game. Good job, girls. 3-1 win for the Rebels to start the tournament. And we got another game this afternoon. Late this afternoon, early evening. I can't remember what time it was. 4 maybe? Somewhere around 4. Somewhere between 4 and 5. Somewhere in there. I don't know. Player of the game, 72. I'm not sure which one that was actually, because Anvita's 92, which that was originally 72, but they had to modify the jersey there. So either one though, I think they each had Anvita 2 goals. I think Alexis had the other one. Yeah, Alexis had the other one. So anyway, good game from the girls there. And we'll be back a few hours there for the next game. I'll stream that one as well. Thanks for watching, everybody.